She said she'll take me anywhere, she'll take me anywhere, as long as she stays with me. She said she'll take me anywhere, she'll take me anywhere, as long as I stay queen. Kiss, kiss, mother's lips, kiss, kiss, mother's lips, kiss, kiss, mother's lips, kiss, kiss, mother's lips, kiss, kiss, mother's lips. Hey, Mean Matt here, and yep, it's that time again for Summerslam, and unfortunately, the build-up has been lackluster, which kind of pisses me off, but at the same time, I feel like just because the build-up has been lackluster, the matches should be good, and the card looks good. It's going to be in Minnesota in a stadium, as always, and I mean, SummerSlam is always fun, so anyways, let's get to the Women's World Championship. We've got Liv Morgan versus Io Sky, and they had a match to determine the #1 contendership for King of the Ring, or Queen of the Ring, whatever it was, and yeah. Then Io challenged Liv for the title, so it's like I don't get it. Like, I think it sucks. I do. I think Liv could have faced somebody else, like a Rhea Ripley, or I'd say Raquel, but A, she's still on the Judgment Day, and B, she's the Intercontinental Champion, so this is, you know what, I'm gonna say whatever. I think if you don't put the title back on Io, then what are you gonna do with it? And this is what pisses me off too, because you've got a bunch of different women's wrestlers, and you're using the same ones over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, Chelsea Green is white hot right now, and fucking you're not using her. So that beats me. I have no idea. Yeah. Six-man take team match. We've got LA Knight,
Yeah!
Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, and the Usos. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck are we going back to the Bloodline? It's bad enough we still have the Judgment Day, but yet again, we're going back to the Bloodline. And there's this whole thing where Jacob is, I don't know, they're not giving him anything at the moment. Apparently Solo's going rogue, which I don't think is true. I think he's going to be a face for a while anyways. And Powerhouse Royce Keys, I have no idea what's going to happen with him. He could eventually join the Bloodline or something else, because the MFTs are no more. So, I mean, Hikuleo is still in the company, which I love, but they basically shit the bed with that team. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen. As far as this match goes, you know what? If LA Knight and Solo can work together, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to go with Solo, Royce, and LA Knight, so we'll see what happens with that, but like, the Bloodline has been around since 2020, so I kind of don't know what's going on. They should be done by now. there's only so much they could do. And yes, I know they're a real family, but this match is going to be cool. We got Gunther versus Nick Aldis. And when I heard Nick Aldis is going to have a match in WWE, well, this reporter thought it was about fucking time. I mean, Nick Aldis has been in the wrestling business for a decade or so. He's been TNA, NWA, the European scene, the British invasion with Dougie Williams. I mean, of course, Desmond Wolfe, Nigel McGuinness, and so on and so forth. I believe, anyways. I honestly can't remember. But Nick Aldis is a wrestler, and maybe he was injured at some point. But I seem to remember an interview he did with Chris Van Vliet before he came over to WWE, and I was like, well, if they're going to use him, they should use him as a wrestler. But I guarantee you, like Adam Pearce, they're going to use him as a general manager. So there's that. And look, the guy's chiseled. The guy is built like a brick shithouse. And let's use him as a wrestler. And he knows how to do it. So this match is going to be awesome, because Gunther is also a legend killer. The new legend killer, if you will. I mean, retiring Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles. So, yeah, this is going to be a good match. And as far as the winner goes, I'm not quite sure. Because, I mean, if you put Nick Aldis over, does that mean he's going to be a wrestler now? Because obviously the guy's not even 40 yet, and he's built, and he's no longer general manager, so they're going to have to put somebody in his place. And I think that somebody could be Kevin Owens, or Kevin Steen rather. Whatever. It's going to be interesting. You got the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence, and I think Fatal Influence have been a great tag team, especially going into SmackDown or Raw, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, having Laney and Fallon as the tag team champions, I thought were brilliant. It's only a matter of time before JC Jane gets the women's title, but this is probably the most dominant women's stable, and I mean, I want to say since Damage Control, and unfortunately they didn't go that far, but I can see these three go far. As far as Paige and Bellas, look, having a nostalgia run is great. But here's the thing, so I'm going to go with Fatal Influence, but let's say that Bellas turn on Paige. That should happen, and I think that will happen, because why not? So, let's say that happens after the match. And who should go up to make the save? A returning AJ Lee. Now, I don't know if they're going to make her a heel, because I don't know where CM Punk falls in this category, but I'm not quite sure. I think if you're going to go back to 2015, which it seems like it's happening, let's have Paige and AJ back together for a bit. Because I don't know how long AJ Lee is going to wrestle for. Paige, like, Saraya has been a great wrestler even back then, but since coming back, and I'm not talking about WWE, AEW as well, she's been on fire in a way. Like, they didn't do shit with her at AEW, but with her neck troubles, it seems like, yeah. And you know, I feel like going into AEW, she should have had a match with Mercedes. I know that they made amends, but, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going with Fatal Implements. I mean, I know they need trilogy matches sometimes, but you've got Obafemi and Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell. And look, I'm not for trilogy matches sometimes. I think it's just, well, we want to push this wrestler. And I was watching an interview with John Cena and Amy Poehler's podcast. John was like, you know, I'm not going back to wrestle. You know, and I understand that sometimes people say they're going to retire, but then they get more money or offered more money, and then they go back in the ring. And you know, I respect John even more for that, because I'm like, I don't know why, but I thought he would do that. But with Brock, I feel like he lost hope at WrestleMania. Then he gets the TKO money. And they have a match at, can't remember where it was. Oh, Night of Champions, I think. Brock won, and now you got Hell in a Cell. Have Oba go over. I'm saying that right now. I'm going with Oba. There's no... Why are you giving Brock a win? And if anything, the whole signing on Raw this week was like, I liked it because Brock didn't go in the cage. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna have him wanting to wait till SummerSlam, and I think that's great. It's gonna be a good match. I love Hell in a Cell matches. I don't agree with Brock wrestling again after he retired at WrestleMania, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think it's going to be a good match. So, we'll see. But yeah, I definitely... WWE title. We got CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. And I said this before, but they cut that promo in the ring, I want to say 3 years ago. I thought, okay, they should wrestle for the WWE title. At that time, Cody had the title. So, if you were going to do that with CM Punk, let's have that match then. But here's the unfortunate part. That didn't happen. I wish it would have, but whatever. So, I heard a lot of rumblings that Cody could actually turn heel. Now, I don't know if that'll happen. That should happen. And if it will happen, have CM Punk retain. And then maybe have Cody step. And then that's what does it. But just have Cody win the title again. Like, been there, done that, move on. I think CM Punk needs the title a little bit longer. I don't know when he would lose it, but I really don't want to see Cody with the title again. Now, that could change if he turns heel. I don't know. I'm going with CM Punk anyways. So, there it is.
So, you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. I don't think that's the case at all. If you look at some of this earlier interviews,